But in the past 24 hours, another 50 Ontarians have died. The youngest recorded over the weekend was a 19-year-old long-term care worker from London, Ontario. He's the second teenager in the province to succumb to the disease. It has many calling on officials to do more to protect essential workers. Manesa Dhanabalan has the details.
19-year-old Manesa Dhanabalan died on Thursday. He worked as a contract cleaner at Middlesex Terrace in Delaware. The health unit couldn't say whether he had underlying health conditions. And among many calls for change, Dr. Nahid Dasani says something needs to be done.
We hear of cases where essential workers and even healthcare workers in some cases don't have adequate PPE. We live in a province where essential workers are still lacking access to paid sick leave, which is just absolutely ridiculous when you consider the fact that people who are working on our front lines as essential workers are putting themselves at risk of getting COVID-19, and a significant proportion of these infections are happening in the workplace.
Federal NDP leader Jagmeet Singh posted this on Twitter. His name was Manesa Dhanabalan and his death is a tragedy. Essential workers are at risk every day. Paid sick days, faster vaccine rollout, and access to PPE are needed urgently to save lives. My deep sympathy to family and friends. I grieve with you. Some people we spoke to at Bayfront Park say his death is shocking and an eye-opener.
Obviously, a lot of us younger people think that it doesn't affect us as much, and what especially the younger people need to take away is just being safe and trying to maintain social distance and wear our masks.
People are dying because of COVID, and it's scary because these are lives being lost.
They have to be very careful, and it's just all about the messaging out there that it can happen to any of us, even the young ones.
The Middlesex London Health Unit has not confirmed his identity. They did say that the individual did work for a short time after contracting the virus before going into isolation. The owners of the long-term care home didn't provide a statement or consent to an interview out of respect for the young man's family. Middlesex Terrace remains under a COVID-19 outbreak that was declared a month ago yesterday.